Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here on Monday to do one of our famous, infamous double headers. Starting off with a Patreon request from this patrono right here. Asked us to check out some Libris, The Motherland, a song about Russia.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I mean, it's called the Motherland.
Yeah, but to everybody, their own country is their motherland. But when I think of the motherland, I always think
Mother Russia.
I always think of Mother Russia. Yeah, I'm with you on that 100%. No, I don't think the song is about that. But let's pretend it is, and let's just go with it.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out.
From northern lands under Aurora skies, vast ranging through the Volga plains, from snowy corners of our nation, all the people sing our family's tale. Oh, my rodina, home of the Tsars, may you guard the Romanov's rule. How divine their name, fortune and fame, but the truth, if they only knew. Oh, my rodina, home of the Tsars, may you guard the Romanov's rule. Through the ice hard grave, until the day that I die, my rodina.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Here I was joking about the song being named Motherland and therefore it's about Russia.
The whole thing
and
was-
the whole thing was about Russia. Like,
Yeah.
like, damn, like seriously. But when the video started and I see the landscape, I was like, wow, this looks like Siberia. So funny. And it's just funny that I was making a joke about it, but it turns out it was exactly what I was joking
Yeah.
about. So the joke is on me
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Now, before we talk about the video and before we talk about the song, I think tonight when you go on your Discord server with your buddies and whatever, you gotta show Badimchev this song. This will get him like inspired to search for his real family back in his motherland
In the
of Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because
God, I'm gonna show
being
them
Italian
this
is not as good as being Russian. Let's just face the facts. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, or technically, he has the best of both worlds, if you will. I mean, you know, he can make a mean pizza, and at the same time do that freaking dance that they do in Russia, you know, where they're
Play the
squatting,
balalaika.
or that. But I was thinking about that dance where they're
Yeah,
squatting
yeah.
and. Man, that shit, like, it looks so badass, but I couldn't do that if my life depended
Oh,
on it.
no,
Like, as soon as one leg goes out, my ass is on the
It
floor.
takes a lot of leg strength.
Oh yeah, like those guys every day in the gym is leg
leg
day.
day,
Every
yeah.
day in the gym is leg day. So tonight, make sure Badimchev checks out this track because I think he'll be inspired. I think he'll bring the inner Russian in him.
Yeah.
And I think he'll be proud.
The boys are going to laugh their ass off when I send them this clip. I swear.
Hey, I'm just thinking about him. I think during this pandemic he's been a little bit left in the corner, and nobody puts Badimchev in the corner. Let's face the facts. So I think.
Badimchev in the corner.
So I think it's time for you to show him this song because I think this will bring his inner Russian. Da. All right. Now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about the song. Let's talk about the video. Not the first time we do this band on the channel. This is actually, I believe, the second time. Same person on Patreon requested this band. Second time we're doing a song. The first time was just the audio clip with a thumbnail of the cover of the album.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the two songs are from the same album or not, so I'm not going to get into that. But what I will get into is, for as much as I like that first song, I think watching a music video and her vocal performance on this song, this one is way more memorable than the first one. Not that I didn't like the first one, but this one stays with you. Maybe the video kind of helps because you're not just looking at a thumbnail and listening to a song for the first time. You're actually enjoying the artistry that went into the video. I mean, the only way this video could have gotten any better is if some of those pictures of people on the wall was Putin from the time he was a little wee child all the way until now. That's the only way this could have gotten any better.
Yeah.
Maybe him riding a bear, shirtless. A few pictures of those
There's
as well.
probably
I mean,
many of those.
Those, you can never go wrong. I mean, to me, that's like... That's the whole purpose of OnlyFans. Does Putin have OnlyFans? If it doesn't, he should.
He should.
Man, I would sign up. I would definitely...
OnlyFans.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's the best money I would have ever spent. Imagine the kind of quality pictures he would post.
Also, the videos he'd post, like him wrestling bears and
Fuck.
stuff.
Wrestling bears. As soon as bears see him, they run away.
He suplexes a bear.
Fuck, the guy like Tombstone pile drives bears for breakfast. Actually, before breakfast. That's what kind of like opens up his appetite.
yeah.
And then You know what I mean? Like, the guy's incredible.
He's always doing handicap matches.
The guy could have a chess match against himself, and you would win. Both of them would win the match. That's how good he is. Like, you know, it's not a tie. Not one of them loses.
No.
He wins twice.
He wins twice. Yeah.
That's how good that guy is. So, anyways, so getting into the song, getting into the video, I like the artistry of the video because it plays really well off of the story that the song is all about. So I really like that side of it. But let's face the facts here. This song, I got almost a national anthem vibe. The way she was singing.
The way she was singing, yeah, but there was a part in the song where the melody of her voice, it wasn't a national anthem, but it's a song, it's like a song that I know. I can't fully wrap my head around what it was, but the way the flow of what she was doing was the exact same. And then that's where it kind of transfers into the chorus.
But I felt overall the vibe of the track, the way she was hitting those notes.
Oh, it was amazing.
Like it was like this was like a metal opera.
Yeah.
Because it really felt to me like I was at the opera. And because of that, the way she was delivering the lines, the lyrics and all of that, I kind of almost got this like national anthem. I'm not saying like Russian, overall in general, like when you're watching your favorite countries going at it, either be in the Euros, World Cup, whatever, friendly match, whatever, and they're playing the national anthem, and the way they're all so stoic, there with their hands on their chest, you know,
singing along, except for Spanish.
Singing along, like even the guy who's not from that nationality, but who married somebody so that he could play for a country because he's not good enough to play for his own country.
Oh, yeah.
Even those guys, they're kind of moving their lips around, pretending that they know the song. I don't know, it just feels super patriotic, and this song kind of gave me that vibe.
A lot of guys are there.
Huh?
It's a lot of guys that do that.
Oh,
well, they don't marry, they just go to the country to play, and then they get the citizenship.
Yeah, whatever comes first.
Exactly.
Whatever comes first. I mean, back in the day in Portugal, players, most of them coming from Brazil. Nothing against Brazil. It's just that, you know, there's a huge influx of Brazilian players coming to Portugal. Still now, but more so back then. And they would marry, like, women just so that they could get there. Because back then, the law, as soon as you got married, you immediately got citizenship. So then you don't count as a foreign, because this was before the Bosman rule, where you can only have 2 foreigners on your team, right? Now it's different. You have to be a landed immigrant for like, I don't know, 3 years or whatever before you can apply for citizenship. So now there's all sorts of rules and regulations that kind of came from that. Because I remember back in the day, I think it was Nacional de Madeira. I think it was them. Or União de Madeira. One of the two from the islands. They had 0 Portuguese players on their roster.
Well,
0.
They were Portuguese.
I mean, they were technically Portuguese, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying born in Portugal. They didn't have a single one. Like, which is so weird. But anyways, I digress. So
What makes the league fun?
no, dude, but then that's why Portugal back then struggle at international play because of that. Because you're not promoting your own local talent. Then you're wondering why some countries are way better than others because that kind of stuff.
Well,
Normally, we're getting completely sidetracked.
Yeah.
But a league that is really powerful, and that's why Italy now. Not now, but Italy for a while suffer a little bit from having the best league in Europe because all the foreign talent went there, and they didn't give too much of a chance for local talent to like really flourish. I'm not against players traveling, whatever. I'm not against it, but there's a price that you pay. Yeah. So as long as you understand that, like, I want my team to win. I don't care if they have 11 foreigners on. I just want them to win. But I know that there's a price I'm going to pay at the national team level by not allowing local talent to promote themselves. It's a little bit different now. Guys like Bernard Silva, he never got a chance to play for Benfica. And look at, he had to go to Monaco to get a chance. Anyways, we're getting completely sidetracked here. What I was just going to say is that this song kind of gave me that national anthem stoic
It did.
Vibe.
It did. I could imagine all the Russian players standing up and singing along.
Listening to this?
Yeah.
No, not instead of their national anthem, but just like, you know, like in baseball they have
this is to warm them up for
they have
the
the 7-inning stretch in baseball. So maybe now when they go to Qatar for the World Cup and they have water breaks, the Russian national team could play this during the water break.
I forgot about that.
You know what I mean? So like they can stand there and there's a guy with a guzzler
Like
with a super
super soaker
hitting them up in their mouths, and they're listening to this at the same time. Let's make things entertaining.
Exactly.
Or let's bring a fan down, and the more mouths you hit, the more points you earn towards, like, I don't know, a free trip to Dubai.
Or a free ticket.
Yeah, something. Let's make things entertaining. I just pissed off all of those footy fans that are so traditional. Like, where is this American guy? I hate when people call me American, by the way. This American guy bringing all his American bullshit into the beautiful game. Whatever,
super
dudes.
soakers are super soakers.
Super soakers are super fun, and
Exactly.
trust me, when this thing goes down in Qatar,
They're gonna need it.
they're gonna need all the super soakers they can get their
Fuck.
hands on. That
It's
shit is
gonna
gonna
be
be
sponsored by
hot as
Nerf.
hell. Never mind Nerf. It's gonna be sponsored by Fiji, by the water, by water Fiji. It's gonna be crazy. You know what they're gonna have on the sidelines?
Piss breaks too, because of how much water they're gonna be.
They're gonna have those kiddie pools on the sidelines so players can soak themselves.
Oh, like right when you score a goal, you do the
Yeah.
celebration in the kiddie pool.
You do a squat in the kiddie pool, or have one of those slides where you slide head first. The water
yeah.
slides on the ground, the one that Andy Gillian broke 3 ribs on. You just do one of those. All right, this was a fun song. But I'm the only one been talking. What do you think about the track? You
We
haven't said
barely even
anything.
talked. By the way, we barely talked about
The song is magnificent.
the
I
song-
told you already. Sounds like a
Yeah,
a national
there's
anthem. Her
not
voice
much-
is incredible.
There's not much for me to go after because we've already kind of established that her voice is amazing.
Every time she hit those notes, I was like, oh, like I knew it was coming. I heard it already,
Like
but
you
every
could hear
single
the
time,
but you could hear
it's
the
just-
build up too. But you were just
I know, but
you
every-
thought you prepared yourself, but you didn't prepare yourself whatsoever.
every time she got there, it was like it was like I was listening to it for the first time. It was always great. I just
Yeah.
love her voice.
Yeah, her voice is
Incredible.
amazing. The video, I liked her sitting in the chair reading from the book.
I just wish that by the end of the video, the book was all the way to the last page because she seems to be stuck in chapter. Well, I guess the video is for chapter 2.
It's for chapter
So
2.
she's reading chapter. Okay, fair enough.
I would
My
have been
bad.
cool though at the end of the video after she finishes, she closes the book, like a close up of closing the book. That would have been cool.
That would have been cool. But I mean, whatever. It's chapter 2, so
Exactly. There's more chapters.
yeah, and she's kind of within chapter 2, so it wouldn't make too much sense for her by the end of the song to be all the way at the end of the book. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
so yeah, my bad. I take that back. But there's not much else to say. I mean, this is a great song. Like I said, better, not necessarily better than the first video
More
that we've
memorable.
done. More memorable because first of all, the song is more memorable in general. Vocals, music, composition, the whole
lyrics
theatrical,
behind
the lyrics, the historical content
Yeah.
of the song. So everything behind it makes it more memorable. But the video also helps. The other one, just listening to a
It gives
band.
you more of a visual of the lyrics.
Yeah, because for folks at home, when you're listening to a band for the first time ever, and you're just looking at a thumbnail for like 7 minutes and listening to the song, it's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, the thumbnail is irrelevant. I'm listening to the song. But if you want the band to kind of become a little bit more ingrained, because let's face the facts, we consume a lot of music. So if you want the band to become a little bit more ingrained, I think having a visual effect of watching a music video to go with the song, it kind of has more of a lasting effect.
Yeah.
On at least on me. I don't know about you.
Yeah. It has
Same for you?
Same for me. Yeah.
All right. On that note, guys, don't go anywhere because there's going to be another video coming right after this one. See ya.
See ya.